I was in the intelligence world, and in the intelligence world, they hire the best and the smartest and the brightest in any given field. You take the top bioscientist in the world, he probably works for the CIA, or he works for one of the other intelligence agencies. Dr. Lawrence Royce, man I highly respect, has saved this entire world, and you don't even know it. He was a top bioscientist at the University of Louisville in Kentucky. He grew up in Wisconsin, and when Chernobyl happened, the CIA came to him and said, hey, we need you. You're the best there is. And they signed a contract with him to go run all the doctors and scientists in Russia for 10 years and handle all the problems of Chernobyl. And the things he learned over there, he came back here and he bought a college campus and started a company that builds some of the best probiotics in the world. Because Chernobyl had a mushroom cloud about 50 miles wide and 150 miles long. And in that cloud was several villages, right? Villages of people, small towns. And there was an area, almost in the middle of it, called that the blue area, because nobody was getting sick. Now, one thing radiation poisoning does is it reduces your immune system and you can die from the common cold. Anything you get, could die from because you have no immune system. The radiation destroys it. So you had people all over here dying, but nobody there was even getting sick. So they weren't even getting sick. So they set up a laboratory in the middle school. Now, schools all over the world are built the same, 4 concrete brick walls, a hallway, and a glass wall leading to the outside. Aren't they all like that? So they set their laboratory up in there, and they started running the villagers in and taking blood, and checking them out, and checking their health out, and testing it. And they had this whole laboratory of microscopes and all kinds of things, whatever they wanted. All they had to say is, hey, send me 2 microscopes. The government sent them 10, right? Whatever they wanted. And come to find out, after being there for a couple of weeks, one day a family walks in, and he starts testing the family. And he started looking at this family, and it's like 8 generations of family members. He says, well, how old is Grandpa? He looks like he's about 80. No, he's not 80. He's 128. 128 years old. Well, his son was 96. And his son was 70. And his son was in his 50s. And his son, you see what I mean? Whole generations. Family. And they're all healthy, and they all look younger than they are. They all look younger than they are. And then he's staring out the windows every day, working, looking out these glass windows. And way over there at the tree line, he sees some huge silos. And he's going, man, I didn't see that many fields around here. Those silos would hold a ton of grain. I grew up in Wisconsin. I know what grain silos look like. Those are bigger than anything I've ever seen. Come to find out, those villages was a Russian military chemical weapons biological manufacturing facility. And the Russian government doctors had discovered probiotics that would build their immune system to the point where these people were handling anthrax and other things that would kill everybody, and they weren't even getting sick. They had immune systems that were off the charts. Their bodies were young, they were healthy, and they weren't even getting sick. And these probiotics they were taking handfuls of them a day. And they were making these people incredibly healthy. So healthy that the radiation poisoning didn't even reduce their immune systems. And he brought that knowledge back with a whole team of Russian and Ukrainian scientists, and he set up a company here just to build these probiotics. Probiotics are very important, but there's one problem. Most of us have been eating crap. And we eat crap, and mucus builds up in our intestines, and probiotics don't work. The other problem is, how do you get it through the different pH levels of your body, your digestive system? Stomach's very acidic, right? You got to get it past the stomach. That's why yogurt, even though it's good for you, very little of the probiotics get past the stomach because they're not encapsulated. They have to be in a specific type of capsule that doesn't dissolve in the stomach. It dissolves a little bit later, okay? That's one of the keys they learned. That's why that particular company's probiotics are different than most companies' probiotics. It's because it's a little key to their patented process, okay?